What's going on, bowlers? Chris Beans here with Bowlers Rant, bringing you 2 new updates from 900 Global Bowling. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and turn on those notifications. And if you like any of the products in this video, check out the links in the description. It really goes a long way when you buy the product with those links supporting the channel. Okay, we've got 2 new updates coming from 900 Global. They are coming stateside. Let's go on over to the interwebs. And what are we talking about here? We're talking about the reality check and the Wolverine Dark Moss. I will go on to say I covered the Wolverine Dark Moss when it first hit the interwebs and told people keep an eye on this one. It may come stateside. So back to the reality check. So this thing looks absolutely fantastic, notably coming out July 29th, 2022. We have a new cover here, okay? Let's take a quick little tour. S84 Beta Hybrid, okay? And you can see the sparkle in there, all right? So this is really interesting, right? I cannot tell if this is a straight up hybrid, if it's 2 parts solid, 1 part pearl, or 2 parts pearl, 1 part solid. If anybody knows, tell me. I would love to hear about it. So let's talk about and check out the tech sheet here. There's a lot going on with this ball, okay? So remember, we've got this disturbance asymmetric core. This is the heart of the reality line, and this thing is a whole different animal. If you've never thrown a reality, you need to get yourself a reality, a solid reality, the altered reality. At first, maybe check out this reality check, because this thing is a hybrid. It's the best of both worlds. So this ball has the S84 Beta Hybrid reactive cover. That's very important. Big thing behind this ball. And it comes at 4K fast. Now, what's really interesting is this graphic right here is a little different than the website. It looks like this one may have been developed using the old format when they were doing 1500 grit polish, because those always had the window graphic here, where here on the tech sheet, it looks like this is supposed to reflect just a slightly big, a bit of sheen. So 4K is fast finish, the color black indigo maroon, disturbance asymmetric core, and the numbers at 15 pounds, 2.49 RG with a .052 differential and a .018 asymmetric differential. Now, this hybrid cover, they're saying, was designed to complement the S84 response cover. We've seen that on the other realities. This revolutionary material reduces thermomicroscopic pore sizes, say that 5 times fast, while maintaining the teeth that its predecessors became famous for. Offers similar hook potential as S84 response, but vastly different back end shape. So basically what they're saying is the most reaction we've ever seen. Now, when you talk about shiny hybrid, asymmetric, you know what this is kind of giving me vibes of? Something along the lines of the Hyper Self used. If you remember when that ball came out, it just had a ton of snap. And everybody's like, wow, this is a hybrid and it's shiny and this is ridiculous. Well, I feel like that's what we're going here for, because if this thing is anything like the altered reality and it has even more angular back end, I'm definitely going to have to go get one. You're going to have to go get one, because that's the kind of thing you want for the house shot killer, okay? That's what you want. This core, this cover, looking nice. Okay, let's talk about the Wolverine Dark Moss. Now, first and foremost, I was just over with some friends at Bowler Smart, and they were kind enough to remind me that this is green, not silver, because I am colorblind and this thing looks silver to me. So just want to put that out there, because in the last video I did, I was saying it's silver and I got a ton of shade because I apparently called out the wrong color. So what's going on with this ball? Remember, this ball has this Lacerate 2 core, right? Two of the most successful cores from Global that they put together. So the top portion is Honey Badger. The bottom portion of that is regular Badger. And I'm not going to lie, I really like this core. I love symmetrical blocks. They just work for me, right? So what's going on with this ball? S70 Pro Reactive cover stock with 4K fast. Okay, again, 4K. Now, that's interesting. In this graphic, it looks like this was done with the old style 1500 grit polish. I don't know if that was meant to happen. Let's just take a look. See, here on the website, they've got the other one that looks like it's more sheen. So I'm sure that over time, that will become a little bit more consistent. All right, so S70 Pro Reactive 4K fast. The color, dark moss, and I think that means green. And I've heard that this ball looks a lot darker in person than it does on the graphic. Lacerate 2 symmetrical core, and the numbers at 15 pounds, 2.54 RG with a .053 differential. So this is a medium high RG at 254, and it's got a fair amount of differential 053. Now, this thing being a pearl is designed typically to give you some length, but what they're saying here, and this is probably also because of the finish now, this is going to handle more oil than its predecessor without sacrificing back end. So you got a bigger footprint here on the lane, and because it's not going to start up as early as some of your 248 stuff, you're going to have a lot more energy, from right to left when you come off the pattern. Of course, that is pending topography and oil condition presented. This one's also coming out July 19th. 2022. This is something you're going to pair with your favorite solid, your favorite sanded hybrid, or if you happen to have a lot of hand, you can pair it with this reality check and probably have a 1-2 punch. All right, so let's talk about the shelf appeal, okay? I absolutely, without a doubt, think this one is the winner. This reality check looks amazing. I love the contrast. I love the color combo. I love the sparkle. I love this bright yellow. I love it when the logo floats in front of it. And this ball is going to look pretty awesome going down the lane. Now, if you don't, it's got a lot of dark in there, so you might have trouble looking at transition. The yellow will wear off over time. So if you do like following core axis migration, make sure you got some bright grips and maybe a bright colored thumb hole if you like to see axis migration. As it goes through all 3 lanes of phases of ball motion. We talk about this Wolverine. Again, I did originally like this. I still like this. I think it looks amazing. Again, to me, it looks like a Silver Surfer, but I've heard it's green, so I'll just call it the Green Surfer. I do like this logo. It looks pretty badass. It looks like it's ready to whoop some ass, and I think that's what this ball is designed to do, because 900 Global is no joke. Man, a lot of great information there. So, if you want to learn more about these balls, as usual, I've got links in the description where you can follow them on bowlersmart.com. Links to see them on Bowlersmart included in the video description. Goes a long ways to support the channel if you use those links to purchase them. A lot of great information there. So, what do you think about these balls? Do you like the reality check? Do you like the Wolverine Dark Moss? And if you were to get one, what layout would you go with? Drop me a comment. Let me know. Let's continue the conversation. More updates are coming. And until then, bow well.